Good morning, and it's a beautiful day in Fairfield. Our bi-weekly podcast every Tuesday and Friday morning at 8:30. I'm Mark Turner. That is Claire Vaughn, and Ashley Rutherford has joined us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us, Ashley. I know you had to have a long commute from your work to attend. So.
And she even showed up a little bit late. You know, like
she was the
big
star. Yeah.
she actually is, though.
No,
she
she was working up until the last, possible minute to get some stuff done. We are quite busy right now, so we're trying to utilize every second we have, which we'll get into that a little bit later. But so just a little backstory. Ashley and I met through our husbands who have been best friends since high school. And Ashley lives 4 or 5 houses down from us, and our kids are best friends. Our husbands are best friends, and we kind of joke that, by default, we're best friends too. But no, it's been great. And when I needed help with marketing with Raylin James, Ashley was at home homeschooling her kids, and so she just kind of gradually picked up some responsibilities, and she's probably regretting that at this point.
Totally. Just kidding.
I could not do it without her. So you are now an official employee at Raylin James Marketing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think when you started working. When was it? Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago?
It was the year that you became a chamber member. I think it was later on.
Okay.
It was whenever you did the website for the Infinity.
Yes, Infinity Supply. So it's been over a year at least. But so what are some of your responsibilities? Speaking of Infinity Supply, and that was a website build.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You have lots of responsibilities and job titles at RJ Marketing. So tell us some of them. What are all the hats you wear?
Well, I don't know the titles. I just know what I do. So I do websites and social media graphics. I work with different businesses, trying to figure out what they want for social media. Right now we have Elena, so she's taking care of the building, but I used to take care of the building, help with the rentals, just in general be here whenever you're not, just so that the office is open.
And that's a huge part of it, because I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off most days, and just to have a presence here and someone to talk to people when they come in or go to Walmart and get the things that we need for our rentals or have the building cleaned for the rentals. So, I
think I do a little bit of everything that's not Mule Nation or Bobcat Nation.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I think so too. Which even that, she's a photographer as well. She takes our pictures. So when you see the little images of the guys, Mule Nation and Bobcat Nation, Ashley took those. She took pictures for the murder mystery dinner, which those all turned out so good too. And she is available for hire. I'm not holding her back from that. She is available for hire if you guys are needing some images taken. We've tossed around the idea of doing a headshot event up here. If I know the CEO groups every year, they get headshots done, and just giving Ashley a little bit more experience and giving the students or business people who need them, a discounted rate so Ashley can build her portfolio. So we're really excited. We've got a concert coming up.
Yeah.
And this is Ashley's dream come true, right?
Oh. Totally.
Totally. She has always wanted to be a concert photographer. That was her life goal, right?
Yeah.
And so here we are. I said she's going to leave me. She's going to get in with Little Texas, take such good photos, and they're going to take her on the tour bus with her, whisk her away, and I'll never see her again. So looking for a full-time.
I don't think they'll probably not even let us close.
I know.
Stay back.
We keep joking that we're going to make press passes, or on the back of our solar eclipse T-shirts.
Just
put press. I mean, who's validating that, right?
Who's you got Libby over there. who's
Right. Surely.
Doing a lot of this stuff.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are doing a lot of
Right.
this stuff,
Yeah.
I think we all deserve press passes.
Right, I agree. The
Yeah.
whole gang needs to be back there. So,
Uh-huh.
but I do hope that
I tell
Ashley
you what,
Libby.
it's a lot of fun.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
and you know what? I bet they, if you talk to them, I bet they'll let you on the bus, take photos before and after the show, and
Who was it that I was talking to that has been on the tour bus? Was it you?
yeah, I've been on tour buses before.
Yeah. Who were you with?
Gosh, he was married to Lori Morgan for a while. I can't think of his name
Craig
now.
Morgan?
No, not Craig Morgan. Ricky Van Shelton.
Okay.
Dan Seals, Marie Osmond,
Oh wow.
Rascal Flatts.
Nice.
What's Kenny Chesney?
You've been on his?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I'd be okay with that one.
Trying to think who.
I want to be on Willie Nelson's.
I haven't been on
not
Willie
that
Nelson's.
not that I partake in that, but I just.
Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show.
Okay.
That
All
from
right, Mike.
way back in the day.
Yeah.
Funny story about them though. They were supposed to perform at a fair,
Okay.
and they come rolling into the fair at noon. The show doesn't start till 8. Well, they come rolling in on their bus at like noon,
Yeah.
and they're sitting there and they're going, I don't. You're not supposed to be here till noon. Oh, that's okay. We'll take off. We'll go to the hotel. We'll get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Show's supposed to start at 8. 8:30, they come rolling back
Oh yeah, talk about the stars of the show. You
Open-
ain't starting without me.
in. Open the door, and there's a blue haze just all over the fairgrounds. trying to think who else.
That's fun. I don't know that I've ever been on one.
Remember, what's his name? Rhett Akins.
Brett Atkins. Yeah.
Yeah, been on his tour bus.
Cool.
It's mainly doing interviews and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's fun though. I've never been on a tour bus, but I went to a Brad Paisley concert. Like I was fresh out of college. I may have actually been at LTC at the time, but I went to a concert with some girls. I was working at Monocle's Pizza at the time. Shout out to Monocle's, delicious pizza if you've never had it. Working with some girls, and we decided to go to a concert together. And they're all younger than me, which I was like 20 at the time, but they were younger and cute, just adorable. And we walk in, and we're walking around. We're having a good time. And someone walks up to us and was like, hey, would you guys like to sit front row at the Brad Paisley concert? And we're like, we're in the nosebleeds. We're college students
Yeah.
with no money. Yes, of course we would. So because these girls were cute and young and having fun, they gave us front row tickets, and we had so much fun. But Brad Paisley is one of those that he's a germaphobe, I guess. He doesn't like to touch hands,
Yeah.
like you're down there,
Right,
like, So, which I understand. I'm sure they have busy schedules. The last thing you want to do is get sick from getting germs on the show.
They're running, 300 days a year. you know?
Right, yeah. Gosh, and
Really can't afford to.
No. We're on a lot smaller scale, Raylan James Marketing here, but we've all been fighting sickness. And Mark was talking about how, spring sports and doing the games in the cold, affects you.
I mean, it's mid-March. It's late March now.
Yeah, it's almost
It needs to
April.
be no wind and I can live with 65,
Yeah, yeah.
But when it's 45 and the wind's blowing,
That
it's a little
wind.
cold in them press boxes.
Yeah, that one's a pain for sure. But we've had, flu and surgeries
No,
and
it's
strep.
been going around.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a time, and we keep saying what a perfect time for all this to happen, because we are in crunch time right now.
Yeah.
Kind of marketing for the solar eclipse weekend, which we'll go ahead and go in and talk about that a little bit.
It'll be here before you know it.
I know, it's next Friday. Next Friday
Yeah,
is
a week
the
from
start.
Friday,
Yes,
Yeah.
a week from this Friday. So it's crazy. We have events going on all weekend long. You can find out on Solar Eclipse Fairfield, Illinois on Facebook. We have everything posted there.
I try and share every post.
I
try.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. The more shares, likes, comments that we get, the bigger reach that we're going to have. So if you guys would, please help us share those posts and invite your friends to like the page. You can also go to solareclipsefairfield2024.com, and we're updating that website almost daily with new graphics and information. But all the events are listed on there. There's a schedule of events listed on the Facebook page, and it's really almost gone viral. Let me see what we're at on it. The updated one, of course, isn't going viral, but not that there was a whole lot of changes. But yeah, we're up to 220 likes on the schedule of events and 293 shares. So the word is starting to get out there. And one of the guys that shared it was like, Fairfield really knows how to plan a party. I'm like, thank you. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you guys think so. We've been working hard with the Solar Eclipse Committee trying to get a lot of fun things planned. And then, yeah, it falls on us to hopefully get the word out there and get people to come. So
all starts on April 5th.
All starts on April 5th. We're having our kickoff day on April 5th, and food trucks will be set up at noon out at the Wayne County Fairgrounds and in downtown Fairfield. Mm-hmm. And then what else we got, Ashley?
We didn't talk about the craft fair.
Yes, we'll go into that. But go ahead and just say what's on the
for Saturday?
Friday.
Okay. Oh, so sorry.
I'm trying to let you talk here.
I was thinking.
Okay.
As you're saying all this.
No, you're fine.
I was thinking about how we're getting ready to send all these home to the kids in
Yeah.
their backpacks. And
Yes, we.
So food trucks starting at noon in Fairfield at the fairgrounds and then downtown Fairfield. Mm-hmm. So they're spread out. And then there's a craft fair at 1 p.m. at the fairgrounds, and it goes until 10. And then Little Texas.
Woohoo!
Well, actually, Bo starts at 6:30.
Bo
Tatum
Tatum
and the Dirt Devils is at 6:30. And then Little Texas is at 8. But it's perfect. You can come early because you can shop the craft fair.
Yes.
Park your car, grab food. There will be a beer tent.
Starting at 5 p.m. from the Elks.
Yes.
And I believe it's beer and wine. So no liquor, but beer and wine.
Yeah.
So.
Grab a drink. Grab
your food.
Not beer.
Right. There will be other drinks available as well.
And then you can be ready to head in early to the grandstand.
Doors open at 6 o'clock on
well,
the show? Is that right?
We've been advertising 6, and that was kind of changed recently.
Okay.
So like Ashley said, it's going to be, the grandstands will be open, the gates will be open all day because we're going to have food and we're going to have the craft fair and that type of stuff. And then they're going to go ahead and open the grandstands at 5 p.m.
Okay.
So that way you can find your seats. I don't know, when I go to a concert, I like to find my seat and then go back out and grab my drink, grab my food, that type of stuff. So you can go in, claim your territory, go get your food and drinks, and then get back in time for Bo, Tatum, and the Dirt Devils at 6:30. They will start off. So just to talk about the concert a little bit more, tickets are available online. You can find them on solareclipsefairfield2024.com. You can find them on the event on Facebook. If you find that schedule, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to the link to buy. And we also have them available at local businesses. So Ashley and Elena have been working on getting those distributed. So you want to tell them what businesses they can?
We have some here at
RJ on Main.
Yes. And then Carnaby Square is selling. Save-A-Lot is selling. And All-Star Package in Sisney is selling. And the Chamber.
Yep.
The Chamber is
Wayne
selling.
County Chamber of Commerce. Now, the Chamber of Commerce is the only place that people can buy the all-inclusive, correct?
Yes.
So if you want the all-inclusive, be sure and go see Libby at the Chamber of Commerce. I know there's limited amounts of these left. It includes 4 box seats for the concert, a solar eclipse cup for everyone, solar eclipse glasses for everyone, solar eclipse koozies, and then all-inclusive alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks, and then snacks provided from by Save-A-Lot. So those tickets, like I said, for 4, and you get all of that stuff with it, it's $300. There are limited spots available. You can get those at the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. All the other tickets you can get online, or like Ashley said, at RJ Main, Carnaby Square, Save a Lot, or All-Star Package in Sisney. And so the other tickets are grandstands, which are $25. That's just general admission. Chairbacks, which are $40, and we are very limited on those. Those seem to be the most popular ones so far. So if you want a chairback seat where you'll be a little bit more comfortable for the concert, now is your time to get those. Those are $40. And then we have pit passes, which are $50. So you'll be out by the stage in the infield, whatever it's called, on the track.
On the track,
yeah. So those will be fun. We still have quite a few of those available, but don't wait. You know, we're really wanting to try to get a good gauge of how many people are going to be there so we can be prepared. We'd like for you to purchase ahead of time if possible. And if not, I think we will have some available for purchase at the grandstands on Friday. So it'll be a lot of fun, and I think it's, I think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal for Fairfield. We used to have these concerts all the time, and we haven't had them in a long time.
Did we?
Yeah, at the
That
high
was a
school.
thing.
Yeah, at the high school the Mulebackers used to put them on. Diamond Rio was here. So it was like a 90s country thing. Diamond Rio was here. I remember going to that concert, and I wish I still had that vintage oversized T-shirt, because I was a kid and they didn't have kid-sized shirts.
Oh, okay,
so my parents bought us one anyways. I don't know who ended up with it, but I think we got one for the three of us. There's three kids. I think we got one to share. But times were hard in the 90s,
now,
y'all.
see, back in the day when we used to go to concerts, you didn't get a T-shirt. You got like a baseball shirt.
Okay.
That have the
the baseball sleeves. Yeah.
Everybody, that's what everybody got. And you went to the concert on Friday or Saturday, and you always wore them to school on Monday.
Of course. Right. You got to show off.
Yeah.
Show off.
Look where I went.
I'm so cool. Oh, goodness. All right. So that's Friday. Get your tickets. Little Texas, Friday night. Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils. Local legends. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's happening Saturday, Ashley?
So Saturday, starting at 11, it's called the Downtown Extravaganza, and it's at the empty parking lot across from the post office, right?
Yes.
And like between the post office and the Mons.
City parking
lot on Delaware.
Yeah.
Right past the post office.
There will be inflatables for kids, chalk art, bubble machines, a dance party, face painting by Stacy Patton.
Yes.
Touch a Truck, and Tropical Snow will be there. That starts at 11 and runs until about 5. And then there's food trucks again at the fairgrounds downtown again. The Craft and Vendor Fair will be going on again that day at the fairgrounds from 10 till, does that say 8 or 6? Sorry.
Yes, 10 till 6.
And then starting at 5 at Fusion, Connor Atterbury will be playing from 5 to 7. And then starting at 7, Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils will be at the Elks playing from 7 until, did they get it changed till 1?
I'm not sure. At least midnight.
Okay.
And I know that, let's see, Lucas Reaver is opening.
Oh, yes.
For Bo Tatum. And I think he may have some other friends joining him and the Dirt Devils that night. So it'll be a lot of fun. Come out and support the local Elks Lodge. They're going to have, if there's any beer and wine and stuff left from Friday night, they're going to have that set up, I believe, in their parking lot on Saturday as well. It's located very closely to the parking lot that we're going to be having our downtown extravaganza. So we're really just trying to focus Saturday on downtown, giving our merchants, an opportunity to be open.
And come shop.
Downtown. I think people will fall in love with our downtown. I think we have great businesses.
If you go to other communities, you don't see many other communities that have a downtown as
awesome
vibrant
as
we have. Yeah.
Yes, we are so lucky. So anyways, we're really trying to focus Saturday on that. One thing I wanted to highlight a little bit too is the Touch a Truck. So Touch a Truck is actually going to be located at Le Mans parking lot. And thank you to Le Mans for letting us borrow that for the day. But 11 to 5 is basically the family fun day activities. And Touch a Truck is going to be a little different this time. Instead of emergency response vehicles, we typically have, fire trucks and police cars.
They might be a little busy this week.
We're not going to tie them up any, just in case. So we've kind of thought outside the box. Shout out to Josh Vaughn with Vaughn Equipment. He's planning on bringing up a semi and a tractor. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Carrie Dagg is bringing she's the local coroner. She's bringing up her vehicle. And Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home has volunteered to bring their hearse up for us to sit up there at the lot too. We were sitting there in our meeting trying to think of outside the box ideas, and that was one that came up. They're like, as morbid as this is, you never get a ride in one until you're not, you're no longer with us.
You can't enjoy it.
Yeah, you don't get to enjoy it. So we'll have some, hopefully some little skid steers or just other heavy equipment as well for kids. All love that. I love that, and and then we'll have a hearse and the coroner's vehicle as well. So it'll be fun. But those two parking lots, and then like Ashley said, Fusion, Connor Atterbury at 5, and then head over to the Elks at 7 for Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils and Lucas Reaver, and it'll be a lot of fun on Saturday. All right, going into Sunday fun day.
All right. It starts again at 11, and this time it's at Leo French Park.
Yep.
The inflatables will still be there. Are there going to be food? There's no food vendors at the park.
So it's not food vendors. It's more of a non-for-profit type opportunity. Okay. So they wanted to extend that to Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, churches, athletic teams, anyone that's trying to raise funds. Come out and sell some pork burgers. Let's show these people that are coming into town what a pork burger is, And so if you are interested in setting up, contact Libby at the chamber and get your name on the list. We definitely are looking for more food for that day. And if you have, any games, if you want to set up bags or you want to do something, and you can raise some funds, for your crew. So,
there'll still be food trucks again all over town and at the fairgrounds all weekend. Same thing with the craft and vendor fair. It's going on still that day from 1 to 6 p.m. And then Jason Mason is having a church service out at the park at noon. And then there will be live music from 1 to 3 at the park. Is that a DJ? Obviously that wouldn't be live.
Yeah,
sorry.
They're having, just local talent. If you want to sing a song or play your guitar or whatever, you're more than welcome to sign up to do that. I believe possibly some church groups are singing as well. So that's our goal, is to have live music from 1 to 3. But we also are going to have DJ Dustin. DJ Dustin's gonna be there.
That's
he'll fill in the empty spots, the lulls. He'll have some music. He'll play that, and I believe he's gonna do play-by-play on the next event, which is
the duck races.
The duck races.
Yes.
Sponsored by Volunteers for Progressive Fairfield VPF. If you want to buy a duck, you can get those at Carnaby Square now. You can also buy them that day, but I think it's $1 a duck, right? $1 a duck. And there's going to be prizes for the first place.
$250.
Yeah.
I thought.
Last place, $250.
So you want to be first or last?
If you're not first, you're last. Well, that's fine. That's fine, because I want $250. But yeah, it's just a fun little fundraiser, and gives them a little, something to do. I'm trying to pull that up. Okay, and then the second duck across the spillway gets $100. So pre-sale ducks available at Carnaby Square and the Wayne County Chamber, and then they're available at the park on April 7th from 3 to 5 before the race begins. Judges' decisions are final on this. We're not going to argue whose duck got across first, second, or last. But they said that they're going to have the fire department there to help the duckies along. So
Okay.
it's a fun event. Like I said, get your ducks ahead of time, but plan on spending the day with us on Sunday out at Leo French Park, because after the duck races,
At 7:45, they're showing Wonka.
and their P&B is providing golden tickets. So there are going to be some lucky winners that get golden tickets. I'm not sure what the prizes will be in there.
That's sweet.
I know. I was talking to Christy one day, and she's like, we're still figuring out prizes. And I was like, you need golden tickets. You need golden tickets. She's like, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
If you could throw some chocolate Wonka bars around.
100%. Like, I'll be happy if mine doesn't have a golden ticket. Just let me eat a candy bar without my kids slobbering on it, So Sunday Fun Day will be a blast for sure. Like we said, you can find out all this information on our Facebook, Solar Eclipse Fairfield, Illinois, or check out our website, Solar Eclipse Fairfield 2024.com. Get those tickets now, guys, for Little Texas. It's going to be a lot of fun. We do have on Monday some other events going on. City of Fairfield itself is not having anything that day. They're really just focusing on safety of the residents and the visitors. But there is still going to be a lot going on. So we'll start out with there's a breakfast fundraiser at the Senior Citizen Center.
Just down the road.
Just down the road, 302 West Main. That's going to be from 6:30 till 10:30, and it's $10 a plate. I mean, they're having like biscuits and gravy, silver dollar pancakes, sausage, bacon, everything you can imagine, coffee and orange juice, and $10. It'll be a great fundraiser for them. The vendor fair is still going on that day as well, 10 to 4 at the fairgrounds. And then the Victorian on Main, they're having a viewing party that day, total eclipse viewing party, starting at 11 a.m., which that's Pacific time.
Would
So
be 8 o'clock our time.
8 a.m.
If 11 o'clock Pacific time.
It's saying Pacific because they're on the West Coast. So,
Yeah.
So anyways, that day, exciting news. They're going to have a catered lunch by the Green Pig, eclipse-themed desserts by the Victorian on Main, and then each person who purchases a ticket also gets a pair of eclipse glasses. They're going to have lawn games, selfie station, and they're having the Independent Silver Band. It's a band that recreates the experience of an 1800s musical performance, wearing period wardrobe and playing music of the era. So it'll be a lot of fun if you guys are looking for somewhere.
Saw a picture yesterday on Facebook.
Yes.
They've got some commemorative mugs.
Mugs.
Those are really cool.
They were.
I'm obsessed. Yeah. So I was laying in bed last night, and right before I saw that, I was like, you know what we need? We need postcards. So I created some postcards, and I ordered those. Just, people can have those for Center of It All, Fairfield, Illinois. I think they turned out cute. Then I get on Facebook and I see that mug, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. And I know they'll have limited quantities.
Yeah.
So I reached out to Julie Shreve at 618, Julie Shreve. And she's going to make us some mugs too for the city of Fairfield, Illinois. And just, that way if people want some of those to commemorate the event too. We do have an Etsy shop as well. It's actually Solar Eclipse 2024. You can buy some stuff online. We have bottle openers, coasters, T-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff, koozies.
You can also pick up that stuff from
Yes.
Save a Lot, the
Chamber. And then T-shirts and stuff are available at Mindy's Sew Shop as well. And you can get that. You could get that on a sweatshirt if you wanted it. Whatever shirt you want, you can get that logo on. Be sure and get your swag for that. Another fun thing that's happening on Monday that is not sponsored by the city, JW Saloon is having let me find it. They're having a viewing party that day too, starting at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. They're not sure yet, depending on interest, but they're going to have a viewing party out there. It's actually right on the line of totality. The closer to Golden Gate that you get, the longer it's going to be, I guess. And they're having Nathaniel James play from 12 till 4 p.m. So live music. They're going to have a cookout. And then, like I said, just premier totality viewing. And then they'll have parking available, too. Even if you don't want to go inside, they're going to have their parking lot available. I'm sure at a charge, but they will have that. And then I wanted to mention, too, this is not City of Fairfield sponsored, but it's something so fun that they do. The Sports Zone is having their first sand volleyball tournament of the year on that Sunday, 4/7. It's a 4-versus-4 co-ed double elimination tournament, sand volleyball tournament. So if you want to sign up for that, you can sign up on their Facebook page, The Sports Zone. It cost is $20 per player. The compound, which was what we call where I live. We have 2 teams already listed in, so I'm not saying we're going to be the winners, but we'd love to play against you. It'll be a good time. So what else, Ashley? What else are we missing? Oh, Michelle Nichols, the director of public observing. Have you seen this? So she's actually from Adler Planetarium up in Chicago. Yes. And we're so excited. She's stopping by April 1st at 6 p.m. at the First Christian Church. And she's going to give us a little presentation. Everyone is welcome to attend. But she's going to do a presentation on the upcoming solar eclipse. It is a free event. So mark your calendars for April 1st, 6 p.m. at the First Christian Church. And come out and learn some about the solar eclipse from a pretty smart lady.
Yeah.
And then kind of along with that, who's the guy that's going to be on here?
Oh, yeah, Ken Harris.
Yes.
Ken Harris is coming to join us. Actually,
on the 5th, didn't he?
On the 5th. Like,
Yeah.
we have nothing else going on. I'm sure he doesn't either. But Ken Harris is a professor out at Frontier Community College, and he is a big astronomer, and he's a member of, solar eclipse groups and just astronomy groups and stuff like that. He's a fountain of knowledge. So we're extremely excited to have him on the podcast on April 5th. Just to kind of talk about it. And it's so over my head, all of the science that goes behind it.
Yeah.
So I know Denny and Samantha are watching. They're like, oh, Claire, how many times can we tell you why it's happening or whatever? But, yeah, we're excited to have Ken Harris on. So, all right. I think we got through all of our events. Woo! I'm telling you, it's going to be a busy weekend. And speaking of Denny and Samantha, we also have a wedding that weekend. In the middle of it all. It'll be in the center of it all. It'll be so much fun. What a cool time to get married. All right, let's do weather for today and the rest of the week, and do a quick recap of local sports after that.
Windy, mid-50s today, about 56. Tomorrow, sun comes back, 54, 63 on Thursday with sunshine. Then it gets cloudy, but highs in the low to mid-70s for Friday and Saturday. Rain on Sunday, Easter Sunday rain.
Of course.
Does that mean isn't there some old wives' tale that says if it rains on Easter Sunday, you're going to see rain on Sunday for 7 weeks?
Yeah, something like
or
that.
6 or 7 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, rain on Sunday and Monday, and then back to clouds and sunshine. We're looking at temps, 70s, 60s, 70s.
All right.
Typical spring-type weather.
We can take that.
Yeah.
I just hope there's no rain on
The eclipse day.
Yeah.
I know. I'm about to start blocking people on Facebook that comment. Get your umbrella, Arrgh. Get that negativity out of here. Like, why did I get blocked? You said the word rain. It's not allowed. Oh, man. All right, quick recap of local sports for the week. 3:22 Bobcat softball versus Kaskaskia played at 2 p.m. Bobcat softball actually lost both games against Kaskaskia. Final scores of 5-1 and 13-10. Mark headed up to Teotopolis with Anthony that same day, and the Mules drop a 5-2 decision to T-Town.
You know what, though? That's not bad against T-Town.
Right. They're usually a very good team.
Oh, yeah. And
So-
they they're pretty darn good this year.
Good. I mean, good for them, right?
Got a chance to see, and a little extra added incentive too, Chris Fleener's brother, Justin,
right,
coaches at T-Town.
I love that.
So we had both of them on the postgame show.
It's like our version of who was the Michigan coach and the, I'm blanking on the Harbaughs.
The Harbaughs.
Harbaughs, yeah. It's our version of the Harbaughs. The Fleeners. Fleener versus Fleener. Okay, so they fell to 3-2 on the season.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we had Bobcats baseball versus Olney Central. Bobcats swept OCC with a final score of 9-7 and 5-4.
This is a pretty good Bobcats baseball team.
They're doing great. 19-6 overall and won 9 straight.
Yeah, wow.
9 straight games. So congratulations to Coach McHugh and the guys. And shout out to Mark Wells for joining us on that broadcast. Yeah. He did an amazing job, and we sure appreciate having him and all of our talented play-by-play announcers. Upcoming broadcast. Today, we got 2 crews heading up to Olney for FCHS baseball and softball with first pitches set for 4:30. Thursday, we have FCHS baseball at Wayne City at 4:30 and Bobcats baseball versus Wren Lake at 3. And then on Friday, Bobcats softball versus Lincoln Trail College at 2 and 4. So tune into those if you can't make it to the games. Tune into those on Mule Nation on YouTube or Bobcat Nation on YouTube. All right, we're going to go through these events really quick because we went through a lot of them already, but this is the flyer for Michelle Nichols, Director of Public Observing. Let's see. There we go. Public Observing. This will be on April 1st at 6 p.m. at the First Christian Church. Then we have the craft fair. Here are the hours and dates for the craft fair that's going to be out at the Wayne County Fairgrounds. Be sure and check that out. I know there's going to be a lot of great vendors there.
And they're still looking for vendors?
And yeah, I believe they are still looking for vendors. Watch out for spammers, though. The only person you should talk to about or give payment or anything like that would be Libby Lingefelter at the Chamber or Martha Hooper. So there's a lot of spammers on there that keep saying, "Oh, spots are still available. Message me to."
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, do something better with your time. Stop trying to steal money from people, please. Little Texas coming on April 5th. Get your tickets now for that. All of these events are on our Facebook page as well. Downtown Extravaganza, Family Fun, Fairfield. That will be on Saturday, April 6th. And then we'll head over to Fusion at 5 p.m. for Connor Atterbury.
He is pretty talented.
He is. He was an FCHS senior last year. And, man, I always enjoyed doing the music programs and stuff. And he had, wrote originals. He's very, very talented. And then, like we said, head over to the Elks, 7 p.m. till 1 a.m. And we'll have some live music there. Sunday 4/7 is Sunday Fun Day out at Leo French Park. Starts at 11 a.m. And, all right, now into non-solar eclipse stuff. We have Fairfield Summer Baseball sign-ups. Those are still happening this weekend, March 30th, 9 till noon. And then next weekend, April 6th and April 7th. So if you have a son 4 years to 15 years old, be sure and get them out there to get signed up at the Leo French Park Maintenance Building. Bless Blooms is also having a spring market on April 6th. That will be from 10 to 2 at their location in between Maine and Delaware out by Walmart. So that is really... Oh, I do have one more event, but I don't have a graphic for it. Dana Bear brought this back, and she'll buy
the breakfast this weekend,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
Skillet Fork Brewerton is having an Easter breakfast at Shreve's Pumpkin Patch Saturday, March 30th from 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. Menu includes sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, biscuits and gravy, coffee, milk, juice, and it's by donation only. They'll also have a bake sale. You can get your picture taken with the Easter Bunny from 9 to 11. They're going to have raffles on 2 kids' Easter baskets and 1 adult basket. Love it. It has something for the adults to win. Yeah. Come and eat and fellowship with family and friends, and all proceeds to will go to benefit those in need. So shout out to Dana Bear and Skillet Fork Ruritan. Easter breakfast again this Saturday, March 30th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Shreve's Pumpkin Patch. So thank you, Dana, for providing us that. What else we got? JW Saloon's having steak night tomorrow night, 327, 12-ounce ribeyes and all the fixins for $25. Kenny Garrett will be on the grill. Starts at 5:30. We also are having an Easter egg hunt at Leo French Park this Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. That's really all the events I have. If you have events that you would like us to mention, please, get a hold of us here at the building, or message us on Facebook or send an email to rjontheair@raylanjames.com. Be sure to like Solar Eclipse Fairfield, Illinois on Facebook to see all the exciting events happening. Solar Eclipse Weekend, April 5th through 8th. Like I said, the full schedule of events has been posted there. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. March 24th. This is a happy anniversary. I missed it last week, I believe. Happy anniversary to Donnie, and Sharon Stanley, my neighbors across the street. Happy belated anniversary to you guys. March 25th, which was yesterday. Happy birthday to Tim Isaacs and Alice Dyson. Happy birthday today to Wes Legg, Brandon Kincart, and Linda Short. Tomorrow, March 27th, happy birthday Jenny Reynolds, Jean Robson, Stephanie Von Kreider, Lexi Wheeler, Melanie Merritt, and Jesse Bailey. Happy birthday on March 28th to Brittany Pope, Ashley Tucker DeVoy, Michelle Hurley Simpson, Aunt Michelle, happy birthday, and Ryan Sanders. On March 29th, happy birthday Gary Hallam, and happy anniversary to Dawn and Susan Brake. On March 30th, happy birthday Dustin Strange. And March 31st, happy birthday Rita Odie and Brian Kurtner, BC. Happy birthday to you guys. It's a great week for a birthday.
Mm-hmm. It's always a good week for a birthday.
Or month.
Yeah.
It depends how long you celebrate. But all right, question of the day. There are a lot of activities planned for the solar eclipse weekend in Fairfield. Which event are you most excited for?
Everything.
Everything? I'm,
Although the dance party.
You going to come to the dance
Saturday,
party?
that really kind of,
I love that. I hope that you are out there dancing. Maybe we need to give out prizes.
I will.
We're going to have age categories if Mark's going to be out there,
Well,
shoving over 5-year-olds. Yeah.
But you said there's going to be no emergency vehicles.
Right.
So when I break my leg.
Right. We don't take it so seriously. It's not break dancing. You don't actually have to break a leg, Oh, my gosh. That's great. No, I think Saturday is going to be so much fun. But I'm excited about the concert. I'm excited about, everyone always complains, Fairfield, there's nothing to do here.
They're wrong.
We have a whole festival. Whether you're 100% behind every event we're doing, we have tried really hard, right, to incorporate stuff for all ages, for locals and tourists alike. And I'm excited about the whole weekend. I love being busy and having things to do. So
only bad part about it is you're going to have to go back to work on Tuesday. You'll need about a week to recover.
Well, good news is I'm my own boss, so now you have to be here on Tuesday. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't get a lot of responses on that question on Facebook. We got no school from Crystal Vaughn. So
I did giggle at that.
Yeah, I like that too. No school. That's perfect. We didn't plan that. I mean, I guess we did.
Yeah.
We made sure that talked to the schools and made sure they knew they should probably be out.
Back in the day when we scheduled the eclipse for this Monday, we said, hey, we need to not have school that day.
When we scheduled it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Solar eclipse, I think April 8th would work for us if you could come through our area on April 8th, about 2 o'clock.
Right.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Luckily, they've listened.
Yeah.
Mother Nature listened. So, what are you most excited about?
I think, so just out of the events, I think Wonka. I
Yeah.
have plans to take I think I'm
I
going to go
love that.
sit with my kids.
Yeah.
And I think I'll just be fun.
Have you ever done one of the VPF movies in the
No, I
park?
have not.
Okay. Yeah,
Now
your kids will love it.
This is
It's
the
fun.
new Wonka, right? This
Yeah.
is not the original.
Yeah, this is
Right.
the
Okay.
new one. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's
Cool.
exciting.
I've not seen the new one.
And I know I think they're providing popcorn and stuff like that. I think Tro Snow's going to be out there until a certain time. So yeah, it'll be a fun little hangout for families and kids. And I'm planning on taking mine too, because they get to stay up late because there's no school on Monday. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Are you like? I'm already getting stressed by like the solar eclipse. You know how they're like, "Don't look at it."
Oh,
don't look,"
right.
And I'm like,
Our kids
stand next to my kids.
Our
and,
kids
like,
don't listen.
I
don't know if your guys' do, but ours don't. And
I read somewhere that once the totality starts,
Right.
it won't affect your eyes if you look at it.
Right. Once it's dark.
Oh, okay.
But if you're looking at it as it's happening,
Well,
Yeah.
you need to have your glasses on
trying to figure out how I was going to position myself.
so you can get all of their eyes
Yeah.
blocked. Listen, I can already see the fight with Maddox James right now. He'll be like, "You don't know, Mom. I know better than you do. I don't need to wear these, Okay, burn your retinas, kid." Oh, my gosh. But yes, please wear your glasses. Glasses are available at the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
Save a lot as well. So, and shout out to them as well for the Chamber they've been asking for donations, and I know they're still looking for donations. But
Every school in the county,
every
right?
school in the county, every kid at every school in the county will be sent home with a T-shirt. They have all been delivered. We haven't got them home yet with our kids, so I know they haven't all been sent home. But yeah, shout out to the Chamber for organizing that. That's not a small feat. Shout out to Mindy Sew Shop for making all those shirts for everyone in our county, all the kids in our county. And they should be coming home soon. If you would like to donate to the cause, I know they're still in the negative on that with donations. Donations can be made to the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. And they got glasses too. So T-shirts and glasses. And then once again, if you would like a T-shirt to wear with your child or just to commemorate the event, you can purchase those at Mindy's Sew Shop. And then some are available at the Chamber or Save a Lot as well. All right, Mark.
All right.
Trivia questions.
All right. Here we go. It's a couple of, they all focus around darkness, sun, eclipse,
Okay.
things like that.
Love it.
The first set of questions, I've got song titles
Okay.
that mention eclipse or dark or light or sun, things like that. Okay?
Okay.
And it might be in the song title, it might be in the artist of the song. Okay?
Okay.
All right. First song, Dancing in the Dark. Who's the artist?
Dancing in the dark. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Boss.
The Boss.
Bruce
Okay.
Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. Wasn't Monica? Wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in the video.
Her name is not Monica. Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
She was in the video.
Yep. All right, second song, Dark Side of the Moon.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. So close.
Uh-huh. All right, third one, My Humps.
Oh, Black Eyed Peas
Does it have anything to do
with
with?
Claire.
Black Eyed
Claire
Peas. The sky's going to be...
I may be performing this from 1 to 3 at Leo French Park on that Sunday, live.
All right.
I like it.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh,
What's her?
yeah.
Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie
There you
Raitt.
go.
Good job.
Okay.
I just got
Black
it. Hold
Hole-
on. Hold on. I just got a text about that, I think. All right. The eclipse totality runtime is 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Okay.
Total eclipse of the heart, the radio cut runtime, is 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Was that Derek Dunn?
No, it was actually
Okay.
CG research. It says, you know what you need to do. She said, we should definitely play this song over the speakers uptown during the eclipse.
Yeah, why
I
not?
love it, CG. I know you're
There-
joking,
there
but
is-
I love it.
There is a whole list online. You can look up songs to jam out during the 2024 eclipse.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
All right, next song, Black Hole Sun.
Black hole sun. Soundgarden.
Yes.
Soundgarden,
There we
yep.
go.
Here Comes the Sun.
Do, 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 do.
The Beatles.
The Beatles. Yep.
Comes the sun.
Bad Moon Rising.
CCR.
Yep. You got it. Walking on the
Creedence
Sun.
Clearwater Revival. Okay.
Walking on the Sun.
Walking on the sun.
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
yeah.
Good job.
All right. Now eclipse questions.
Okay.
All right.
Let me get my live chat up.
And I think we've already answered this question, but how long is the upcoming eclipse supposed to be in Fairfield?
4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think we just got that.
Yeah.
Thank you, CG.
The path of the 2024 eclipse will cross over state capitals in how many states?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or will pass over how many state capitals?
Okay. So, Texas. Yeah?
State capitals.
Okay, so, all
Not
right.
states.
Not states.
But state capitals.
All right. Let's go with 5.
7.
4.
No.
4. You were close. You were close. All right. Okay. This year's eclipse will occur on a Monday. Now, the last one that came through in 2017, what day did that occur on?
Was it a Thursday?
No, it's a Monday.
It was a Monday.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. A total solar eclipse can occur on every major holiday except this one.
Thanksgiving. No.
Can occur.
For some reason, I was like, solar eclipses only happen on Mondays, and Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday.
Why would it not be able to occur
On a holiday?
I will
Oh,
explain.
because there's probably certain times of the year that it can't happen, right? Correct?
There are.
Okay.
The holiday is coming up.
Okay.
Easter?
It is Easter.
Wow.
Really?
Okay,
And-
tell us why.
And here's the reason why.
Okay.
Since Easter can never occur any earlier than one day after a full moon, nor any later than 7 days after a full moon. That's the reason why.
All right.
Okay.
All right? Okay. My last question here.
Okay.
Car company Mitsubishi made a sports car in the 90s and early 2000s called what?
The eclipse.
The Eclipse.
I used to want an Eclipse so bad. Hunter green Eclipse convertible
You
was
can
my
still-
dream vehicle.
You can still get an Eclipse, a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
New?
Now it's a compact SUV.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I thought those were the coolest. Someone cool in town. I think Mikey Meeks had one. I think Mikey Meeks had one. And of course, convertibles are so cool. I don't know if they still are. They were cool back in the day, like tanning. We could tan. We
Yeah.
could
Oh,
drive
yeah.
convertibles. Now it's
Speaking
let's
of-
take care of ourselves.
Speaking of convertibles, we went over to St. Louis on Sunday. We're driving down the interstate. You remember how chilly it was on Saturday, right? We're driving down the interstate. We look over. There's somebody with his convertible top down, driving next to us.
No, thank you.
And he didn't even have the windows up. The windows were down too.
He was just soaking in all that wind.
I guess.
My dad had a Jeep Wrangler when I was in high school, and he would take like the top off of it. And
Yeah.
it is maddening as a woman with
Your
like
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Like, I have no desire to ever own, sit in, get close to a convertible ever.
Your dad has ruined you for life. That's why they wear the caps. Jeep hair don't care.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
like,
see-
no, not doing it.
Now, see, when we had our Jeep, Tina took some hats and she cut the top out.
Got
Just
the
a hole in the
ponytail.
top. So she put her pop knot or whatever you want to call it,
Top knot.
hang it at the top of the hat.
Top knot. Yeah, they make those hats now
Yeah.
too. She could have been a millionaire if she would have patented that. Tina, business owner, come on. Think about it.
Yeah.
You guys could have been rolling in it.
Well, most of the time we are rolling. But it's
Just
not
something
cash.
different, yeah. Something a little different. Oh my gosh, yeah. We like to try to come up with fun ideas, inventions. You know, like, oh, what's something? Oh, that would be really good. And then we Google it, look it up. It's
I
like,
always-
oh, it's already created. Dang it.
I always wanted to build a spoon, with a
Okay.
screen in it. With a screen in it.
Oh.
So I could get my cereal and the milk wouldn't.
Oh.
You didn't want the milk with the cereal.
Nah, I just wanted the cereal. I mean, I
Really?
wanted the milk to soak into cereal, but I
Do
didn't
you
want to
drink the milk at
No.
the end? Really? Are you a drinker? A milk drinker?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the best milk
Yeah.
there ever is. So
No.
you're on the outs on that one.
Yeah, well, I'm usually on the outs on most things. So
You could try it with a fork.
There you
that's
go.
a good point.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
And actually, it's not a horrible idea. I mean, sometimes your corn is a little bit too runny or whatever. Interesting. So
Excuse me. Sorry.
I know where you would have watched the solar eclipse had you not just recently moved,
Yeah.
because you had a great backyard, great location. Where are you planning on watching it? What's your guys' plan?
I don't know.
You're located in downtown Fairfield.
Yeah, probably.
Probably not going to want to get your vehicles out,
No.
drive around that day. So maybe just check out Freedom Park or something like that. Step outside and
Step outside.
look around. Yeah, there's
Got-
lots of.
I-
Well, you guys are close to.
Got a lawn chair.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say, we're close to there at the end.
Uh-huh.
We can walk down there and be open.
Right.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't know. I don't
Not
know what
sure
we're going to
yet.
do. Yeah, we had an offer to go out to someone's cabin, but I don't know that we're going to make it because we just don't want to get out and move.
Do you guys remember the traffic from the last time?
Yes.
See, I don't. We must not have left the house that day.
Yeah.
I remember we started school that day. That was our first day of school. And then we were down at Nam's pool.
Yeah.
Watching it.
Oh, you guys
But-
did get to?
Oh, yeah. Me and the kids. And
See.
Chad was home. But I don't remember any of the traffic.
So I was
most
working
of the traffic was on 45.
45 to 15, they were trying to avoid the backup on the interstate. So I was working at NRE in Mount Vernon at the time, and I didn't get the day off. I didn't really know it was a big deal or anything. So some of us stood out in the parking lot at NRE and watched it, but I was coming home, and I mean, it was backed up all the way past Bond's equipment, like all the way down 45, people trying to avoid the interstate.
Pretty much down to the interstate and farther.
Because everyone went to Southern Illinois, to Carbondale, to that area for the eclipse. So, yeah, I mean, if it's anything like that, people keep asking, like, well, how many people are going to come? Expect a huge influx. Whether they're hanging out in Fairfield, Illinois all weekend or not, we're going to have an influx of traffic. And just, if you don't have to get out that day, don't get out that day. Just try to keep the roads clear.
I'm door dashing all my meals that
Their
day.
door dashers are going to hate us. I mean, my kids have to have McDonald's, right? But no, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Little over a week away. Well, 2 weeks from yesterday is the actual solar eclipse.
Yeah.
So it's going to be here before we know it. We've been talking about it for over 2 years. And it's like, whew, how in the world did it get here so fast? And I'm excited. It'll be a fun weekend. We get to get a new member in the family, although he's been a part of our crazy group for a while now. So it'll be a good time, good weekend. Check out Solar Eclipse Fairfield, Illinois on Facebook and Solar Eclipse Fairfield2024.com to find out all the happenings that weekend. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on our bi-weekly podcast. It's a beautiful day in Fairfield. Join us this Friday at 8:30 a.m. with special guest Landon Willett, the man himself from Fusion Coffee.
Nice.
That's right.
Talking with him. He's got a few ideas in the works. I said, if you need some taste testers,
Yeah.
That's right.
Friday morning's a great opportunity.
That's
Bring
right.
it on over.
We can test on the air.
We can
will
test
do
on that. Yeah. I'll test any of their delicious food and drinks. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, RJ on the Air, and help us spread the words by sharing with your friends. Hope you guys all have a beautiful day, everyone. We will see you on Friday.